Are you ready to dive into the whirlwind of speed? Welcome to a ride where every turn and every drift will make your heart pound like never before. No sirens, no warnings, just pure action and adrenaline. Let's get started. On June 5, 2025, police received an emergency call from a citizen reporting a man pointing what appeared to be a handgun at vehicles on the road. Officers were immediately dispatched to the scene. Upon arrival, officers identified the suspect as Roberto Gonzalez Flores, who was standing on the sidewalk holding what appeared to be a sawed-off handgun.
Hey, drop it! Drop it! Hey, drop it! Drop it!
Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, Flores ignored them and began moving southbound.
No. Hey, drop it! Fucking drop it! Drop it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Hey, come on!
He concealed the object in his waistband and continued to disregard police orders. Alarmingly, the incident took place during the morning rush hour, increasing the risk of casualties if the weapon were real.
Hey, grab a 40! Grab a 40! Grab a 40! Grab a 40!
However, police tactfully established a secure perimeter and maintained strategic distance to avoid endangering civilians or themselves.
Where's up and ready? 40! Hey, drop it! Hey, drop it! Hey, drop it! Hey, get in the car! Hey, move up!
No one expected that just minutes later, Flores would suddenly pull an object from his waistband and point it directly at the officers.
Hey, grab a 40! Grab a 40! Grab a 40! Grab a 40! Where's that brand loaded?
In that tense moment, the officers were forced to use lethal force to neutralize the immediate threat. The suspect was quickly taken into custody without further incident. Police later determined that the gun was actually a modified metal pipe designed to resemble a sawed-off handgun. Although it wasn't a real firearm, Flores's actions were still considered a direct threat to human life. The incident came to a close when Flores was taken into custody and transported to the hospital for treatment of his injuries. Fortunately, no fatalities occurred. Share this if you believe that seemingly harmless actions can sometimes lead to unpredictable consequences. On October 30th, 2024, an officer from the Breckenridge Hills Police Department stopped a 2014 Lexus for a license plate violation and illegal window tint. Suspecting the driver was intoxicated, the officer requested a field sobriety test, but the driver refused, setting the stage for a dangerous situation.
The light place, yes, I apologize to It's upside down. You can't see it from the outside.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, Tom. Me and my sister, so his friend, if you get my drift, we had a misunderstanding on all my stuff in my car.
That's no problem. There's nothing illegal about having all that stuff.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I had used something around. 180 insurance just expired last month.
Okay. Do you have the original card?
I can pull up on my cell phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once again, I'm so sorry.
That's all good. Is there any
When
reason
asked to
you're not
perform a sobriety test, 30-year-old driver Javon Henderson avoided all questions, stuttered repeatedly, and insisted he had nothing to be afraid
I
of.
just really do that because I sense the alarm.
Gotcha.
I'm so sorry.
Despite trying to appear calm, he showed clear signs of instability and smelled of
No,
alcohol.
I don't have a super dark cancer, but like that. My ear does.
You're mumbling, bud. What's up?
My ear doesn't work for it. That's so.
Shut it down or something. So
Window down. I apologize. I don't have full design. I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Officers patiently explained the legal implications and consequences of refusing the
Pulling
test.
that up on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sober as a bird, 10 being drunkest you've ever been. Where are you at in there?
I promise you, I swear to God, so I'm more than capable of driving.
One more time.
I'm more than capable of driving. Just honestly, I have no worry about it, so I don't want my brother to be told some kind of nervous.
Do you have a trooper available for
Okay.
auto accident?
Okay. And you're still trying to pull up that insurance? I'm just asking. You're fine. Okay. Any firearms in the car, anything like that? Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back with you while you're pulling that up.
Sensing he might attempt to flee, an officer asked Henderson to retrieve his insurance card while discreetly placing a spike strip in front of one of his tires. The moment the officer stepped away, Henderson hit the gas and took off. Police immediately got back in their vehicle and broadcast his location to other units to coordinate the pursuit.
Arm 92, that vehicle was off on the driver's hip. Skid number 9 on Coward, passing north.
The vehicle has been spiked.
That's clearing northbound Calvert, passing north units to assist him. Dispatch advised they're also southbound 170.
As officers approached the Lexus, Henderson suddenly opened fire, discharging 2 9mm rounds from inside the vehicle. Police immediately executed an armed response tactic, returning fire swiftly to protect themselves and their fellow officers.
Hey, switch with me rifle. I got spares. Here. Don't know.
Really injured. Charles 13 on foot, where? They on route to southbound 170.
you have a call.
Land to southbound 170, our units cleared.
51 is almost left ramp from southbound.
The incident ended with the suspect being taken into custody and transported to a hospital for treatment of his injuries. He is now facing a series of serious charges. This serves as a costly reminder of the dangers involved when confronting armed individuals. On December 31st, 2024, Officer Moore was on patrol when he spotted the pickup truck belonging to Kayla Cervantes, 35, a wanted felony suspect. When Moore signaled for her to pull over, Cervantes suddenly accelerated and fled, triggering a tense pursuit through multiple city streets. Cervantes drove a pickup truck at high speed, weaving through the crowded streets of Moore. The suspect repeatedly violated traffic laws, ran red lights, drove into oncoming lanes, and cut through parking lots, putting pedestrians and other drivers at serious risk.
40 westbound.
There was one on 240.
More police, with coordinated support from traffic units, stayed on his tail. They faced immense pressure. How to stop Cervantes without causing injuries or fatalities.
Medium traffic, still westbound, path 35. Coming up on Santa Fe, still westbound. Westbound is the white Dodge Ram pickup.
The suspect's mindset appeared frantic, determined to escape at all costs, despite the danger of collisions.
Southbound Walker.
Cervantes' decision to drive through densely populated areas revealed a reckless disregard for consequences, raising questions about the motives behind such behavior.
Through the Casey's gas station parking lot. Now Johnny's still in the parking lot. Off the curb going back. West on 240. West on 240. Get her now, Barb. Keep you off now. Still westbound.
Near the intersection of I-240 and May, after Cervantes repeatedly ignored orders to pull over by weaving through traffic and even driving onto the sidewalk to evade police, Officer Moore made the decision to execute a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI.
TVI crash, start medical. 240 in May, start medical.
The maneuver was carried out with precision, causing the suspect's vehicle to flip onto its side and become completely disabled. Officers quickly surrounded and apprehended Cervantes without resistance.
Headquarters, she's out. She's 10-4.
I'm good.
The decision to use the TVI, though risky, reflected a well-considered effort by law enforcement to protect public safety. No serious property damage or injuries were reported, though the incident temporarily disrupted traffic in the area.
I'm good.
Headquarters, we're going to need a unit eastbound to block. We've got a lot of debris on the eastbound lanes as well.
The incident ended with Cervantes being taken into custody and transported to the hospital for a medical evaluation. She is now facing a series of serious charges. This stands as a testament to the decisiveness, precision, and effective coordination efforts of the Oklahoma police.
Delta 34 headquarters. I've got a camera. I'm in around from 240 and sooner.
On May 27, 2024, while police were investigating a shooting incident, an unexpected brawl broke out across the street. The situation quickly escalated when the suspect not only resisted, but also assaulted law enforcement officers. The situation escalated when a woman suddenly resisted and attacked an officer who was attempting to de-escalate the conflict. She not only struggled, but also threw a punch at the officer's head.
Back up! Back up!
Caught off guard, the officer was forced to use hands-on control techniques, taking the suspect to the ground to secure her and protect himself and those nearby.
Here. Back up.
I can't get my arm.
Please chill out. Pretty sure she just hit white in the face. You did. All right.
I didn't try to.
Well, you did.
Let me go, bro.
Hey, please don't jack her up, man. We're not.
Another officer intervened and quickly placed the woman in handcuffs, ensuring she could no longer pose a threat. While a few bystanders tried to interfere, this was ultimately the consequence of her decision to challenge law enforcement.
Well, come here. Yeah. Stop.
I know.
You good?
Yeah, I got it in here.
Which one?
That left one.
She's steady saying that he's hurting her arm. If he could please give her a little restraint.
Well, she's right now going into the car.
Can I just take her? Can I just?
No, she's done now. She's going to jail.
Why is she going to jail?
She just struck me in the face. I tried to get her to separate. She didn't. She threw her fist and hit me in the ear. She threw a punch at me in the ear.
Once placed in the patrol car, instead of reflecting quietly on her actions, the suspect became the center of an unexpected spectacle.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
She repeatedly screamed, accused the officers of injuring her, and hurled vulgar insults at those enforcing the law. The situation escalated when she deliberately spat on the patrol car door, a blatantly disrespectful act showing utter contempt for the law.
Sir, I can't breathe! Please, help me! Help! Help!
At that point, she was no longer an angry woman, but a self-styled amateur actress, switching between pity and threat with expressions that seemed half genuine, half performative. She was not a victim, but someone who walked herself into legal trouble.
All right, I believe these are the ones that were in that red car as we were passing by.
Yes.
Definitely for sure now.
Help me! Please, 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 please! Please, 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 I can't see! Please, I can't see!
Hey, you gonna listen?
Sorry, trying to go to jail with this, bro. With just altercation. Her baby daddy just shot my uncle.
Okay, well, you shouldn't be swinging at cops.
I wasn't swinging at him. I was actually talking to him. I didn't try to. I have dirt and sand all in my face. That's what I was asking you for. This is hurting my hand.
Stop.
It's giving me a mark, sir. Please.
You know what? Stop moving and just listen. You're talking. You need to listen.
Because no one listening to me. Please,
So,
please, please.
You gonna calm down if I wipe your face off?
Please, 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 please.
You need to listen. You need to listen to me
Please,
now.
please, please, please,
Are you
please.
gonna calm down if I wipe
I don't
dirt
even know
off
where my
your face?
shoes
Are you going to calm down if I wipe the dirt off your
I have
face?
dirt all over me.
If I get the dirt off your face, you gonna calm down?
Can I stand up, please, for you do?
Are you going to calm
said,
down?
Can I ask you a question? Can I stand up while
You
you
have
do
not
it,
answered
sir?
a single one of my
I said
questions.
yes. Can I simply stand up while you do
No,
it?
you cannot stand up. You can stay in the seated position. I can wipe the dirt off your face.
This is hurting my arm, man.
Yep, they're not meant to be comfortable.
Throughout the ordeal, the officers remained patient despite constant provocation, wiping her face when asked and providing assistance when needed.
Well, I don't have water to get the sand out.
And this one is clinking with my bracelet, so it's hurting my arm.
Okay, well, I can fit a finger into each of those. I can.
But do you see where it's hitting the bracelet?
I can try and take the bracelets off.
81 Bravo Alpha, 481 BA.
Can I get my shoes at least?
Not right now. I don't know where they are.
I'm gonna piss in this car if they don't come and let me use the bathroom. Dude, my titties hanging out.
The professionalism of the Florida police in handling this chaotic situation is commendable. They not only maintained order, but also showed remarkable patience in the face of an arrogant suspect.
Okay. Do you have any injuries?
Yes, my eye is...
On July 3rd, 2022, an officer spotted a black GMC Envoy with Michigan plates in violation of seatbelt laws.
We're going to be connector south just before Langford. Well, actually just at University Ave. It's going to be on a black GMC Envoy, 1028 Michigan, Edward Mary.
When authorities activated their emergency lights and sirens to initiate a traffic stop, the driver initially appeared cooperative but suddenly sped off in an attempt to flee. The GMC quickly veered back onto the I-75/85 freeway, reaching speeds close to 100 mph, over 30 miles above the legal limit. Driving recklessly, changing lanes without signaling, and forcing nearby vehicles to swerve abruptly to avoid collisions, every move put innocent lives at serious risk. Each evasive maneuver by Hartger wasn't just an attempt to flee. It was a frantic chain of reactions from someone desperate to escape the law at any cost. Notably, the license plate on the GMC actually belonged to a Volvo XC90, indicating potential plate fraud. Hartger was operating the vehicle with a suspended license and no insurance, factors that likely intensified his panic when officers tried to pull him over. As Hartger turned onto Camp Creek Parkway, he continued to accelerate, crossing into oncoming lanes and nearly colliding with opposing traffic. At an intersection near the airport, he made an illegal U-turn and kept driving erratically against the flow. Recognizing the escalating danger, two officers, one primary, one in support, worked in close coordination. The lead patrol vehicle initiated a controlled rear-end contact with the GMC, forcing Hartger to stop. Despite the tactical impact, Hartger attempted to restart the vehicle and rev the engine again. A second patrol unit quickly moved in to block the front, while the supporting officer on the side deployed a taser to gain control. Ultimately, faced with the threat of being tased, the suspect reluctantly complied and was taken into custody safely. The incident ended with the suspect being safely taken into custody without anyone getting hurt. He is now facing several serious charges. This serves as a clear reminder. Running from the law doesn't erase legal responsibility. It only makes things worse.
Oh, you want like that? We just run like that? Hey, back up, back up. Go pull off.
Hey, unit that was involved in the flashing cameras and restart them again. That really better.
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, just hit stop, bring it over the shoes, and restart it again.
Pull your shoes, sweetie.
On June 8, 2025, Officer Surratt spotted a motorcycle speeding without a license plate. When he activated his emergency lights, the suspect accelerated to over 100 km/h, displaying reckless behavior, likely driven by fear of having their identity or a possible warrant discovered. The motorcyclist continued accelerating past 130 mph, weaving through traffic and even riding on the shoulder, an extremely dangerous maneuver. All signs indicated the suspect was determined to escape at any cost, disregarding both their own life and the safety of others. Police units repeatedly attempted to get close enough to disable the motorcycle, but failed each time. This was more than just a flight from law enforcement. It reflected a state of panic, possibly driven by the knowledge of an active warrant. It begs the question, what would push someone to take such extreme risks just to avoid a routine traffic stop. Police once again accelerated ahead of the motorcycle in an attempt to perform a PIT maneuver. Although the maneuver was unsuccessful, the suspect lost control on their own and collided with the fender of another vehicle, causing the motorcycle to crash into a ditch.
I think he just wrecked out. He just wrecked out. Before he wrecked out.
The suspect immediately fled the scene on foot. Officers shouted, "Stop right now!" But the suspect did not comply.
I've lost the visual. He's on foot. He's going north.
The Bella Vista K9 unit was deployed to track the suspect's trail, but was ultimately unable to locate them. The suspect appeared to be cornered and chose to flee in a desperate attempt to avoid arrest. The decision to deploy the K9 unit was a strategic move, and although it did not yield results, it demonstrated effective interagency coordination.
Arkansas, Edward X-ray 68449. He made contact with him as he was passing on the right shoulder. You see if Benton County's got a K9?
Yeah, we'll work through the lines and tell them that they have a K9 as well, just in case.
Well, you can go ahead and clear the net for now. We've got a
The incident ended with the suspect still on the run, leaving behind the motorcycle, which was seized for investigation. The persistence of Officer Surrett and the supporting units stands as a testament to their commitment to public safety, emphasizing that running only delays the consequences.
0 David 2100693 Suzuki Gixxer.
On August 1st, 2023, police observed a red Audi failing to stop at a stop sign. A patrol officer immediately activated emergency lights and sirens to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply, kicking off a tense and dangerous pursuit.
60 Juliet, E2, 6FJ, red Audi, still rolling.
Still rolling 11-10 hours.
The Audi continued fleeing northbound on 28th Avenue, reaching speeds between 35 and 50 miles per hour in a residential zone with a 35 mph speed limit. Another unit quickly set up a blockade at 45th Street, but the suspect, identified as Kawana Wright, still passed through and turned westbound.
Still rolling.
Despite being closely pursued and repeatedly warned by police units, Wright showed no signs of slowing down or surrendering.
1102, I'm in route behind you.
At several points, patrol cars were nearly side by side with the suspect's vehicle. Yet she maintained a steady speed, cold and composed, as if nothing were happening. As the Audi reached the 3800 block of 45th Street, officers initiated the first P.I. maneuver.
No, sir, we're still rolling. We're coming up on the 40th.
The vehicle lost control, veered off the roadway, crossed a ditch, and continued on to 44th Manor.
Yeah, it's 10-4. I just conducted a pit on it. They're looking like they're going to bail now.
At that point, Wright cracked the door open as if to flee on foot, but when she saw the patrol car closing in, she slammed the door shut and sped off again. A second pit maneuver was then executed. This time, the Audi spun sideways, but Wright once again attempted to escape, only to end the chase by crashing into a tree at low speed.
Let me see your hands! Get on the ground now! Watch crossfire! Watch crossfire! Crossfire! Get on the ground! Get down! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! You're gonna get dog bit! There's a dog in the back of this.
Officers proceeded to take the suspect into custody with a high level of tactical readiness, issuing continuous warnings about potential resistance and preparing to deploy a K-9 unit if necessary. The incident concluded with Wright being safely taken into custody without further complications. She admitted she was aware of the outstanding warrant for failing to appear in court and that her driver's license had been revoked since 2016. This serves as a clear example of the precise and composed tactical coordination demonstrated by the Florida police.
You're good. I just gotta get some photos of this and everything. Pretty successful pit. Please.
If you thought this chase was intense, just wait. What's coming next is even more explosive. Chaos, speed, and split-second decisions are all still ahead. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next pursuit.